Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be swatching a few of the J.Cat Beauty Moodflick Holo-Sparkle Lip Balms. These went viral a little while ago and I did pick up some of them, and I'm so glad I did because they are just so stunning on the lip. They sparkle from the sun. There's so many beautiful shades. They stain the lips. I would say they're not like the most deeply hydrating lip balm I've ever used, but I don't care because they're so beautiful. First one that we're swatching is probably my favorite one and the one I use the most, which is 102 out of Retrograde. It's a nice warm toned pink with like a gold sparkle running through it. Anytime I wear this, someone is like, what is on your mouth? Because it's so beautiful and sparkly, and like I said, even once it wears off, it tints your lips a nice fuchsia pink. Very beautiful. Sorry if my swatchings on the lips are a little messy. I was doing this without a mirror, which was not smart, but super beautiful. You can obviously see the gold sparkle reflecting off your lip. Very, very beautiful. Definitely one of those on-the-go things you could throw in your bag and it would just look good every single time. The next one I am swatching is 103 Inside Out. It is another kind of more, I would say, cool toned pink, and it has that like blue purple flip sparkle in it. Very beautiful. You can obviously see the difference. The left is more warm tone where the right is more cool toned. So there is an obvious difference if you were to get one of these. The description does say a Moodflick Holo-Sparkle Lip Balm responds to the unique chemistry of each person's lip to deliver a sparkling flush of extraordinary color. So that tells me it's like one of those pH things that like change to the warmth of your lip. I don't know how true that is, but you can tell it has that bright fuchsia color, and then I think maybe the sparkle pigment does make it look a little different. But there was one of these in the collection that was definitely more matte and had more color pigment to it, but you'll see that soon. But all of them are still equally beautiful, and they do all have different tones to it, so that is nice to see, especially since it does say it is a, pH thing. That was Inside Out, and on to Mood Swing, which is definitely a deeper tone, has a little bit more of a red base. Kind of hard to tell in this video, but it's just deeper. Has a bit of a more of a purple tone in that base, but I would say Inside Out and Mood Swing are very similar. So if you were trying to like pick between the two, I would just say this one's deeper. Has more purple in there, as you can see. Very like grape raspberry. This one really just gives me like Y2K Xenon. Do you remember that movie? That girl in space. And I think Raven-Symoné was in it. It was such a good movie, but this color reminds me an era of time. Just very like 2000s icy, that blue sparkly lip that they all used to wear back then. I'm trying to show you all the, lighting I could. This was like in my bedroom with like not the direct sunlight coming into the window, and this one was more natural light coming in through the window, just so you can really see the tones. But all of these are just so pretty. Next is the shade I was talking about that was more matte, and it is State of Mind. It looks very burgundy in the tube, and when swatched you can really see it has a lot less sparkle glitter in it, and it's definitely more of like a shimmer pigment. This is definitely more red based, warm toned, and I was actually very surprised with how much I really liked this one. I feel like this is like a perfect fall lip balm. Definitely a lot less sparkle, more of just like a metallic, but not metallic, it's just like a nice shine. It's giving wearing this to like an apple picking festival or the pumpkin patch. I don't know, it just reminds me of fall. It's very beautiful. Next up is 106 New Perspective. This is another kind of icy one, and this one definitely reminds me of like fairies. I would have called this fairy gloss. It's like a nice pink with an icy like green. Just reminds me of fairies. It's got like a nice green gold flip on top of that like baby pink. Again, like I said, this does say it is a lip balm, but I don't really have that sensation of it being very hydrating for me, so maybe I would suggest putting on a nice salve and then putting this on if you're worried about your lips feeling really dry and peeling, because that's unfortunately what happens with these with me. But again, I don't care because it's so beautiful and I can do a nice little lip mask underneath or over later. So beauty is pain sometimes, especially when you want to look like you have fairy lips. This is like also reminding me of, I think it's like Korean beauty, like the tinted inner lip with like a little lighter on the outer side. That's just what it reminds me of. One we will be swatching is called Wishy Washy. It obviously looks like it's more of like a muted pink. And again, it does have more of that like green, definitely similar to that fairy one, but you can see it's a little more cool tone. It has more silver glitter and then that left, which is more green gold, and this one's a little bit more like silver green, if that makes sense. But you can tell the difference in all of them. Now we're gonna swatch it on the lips. Like I said, you can really see in that shine, there's a little green, but a lot of silver reflect, so it's very icy. Even my husband commented on my lips and I was like, your lips are so pink. And it looks super cute, very on the go. You want to look like you have a little color, I would just again suggest maybe applying a lip oil or like some Aquaphor. There is the lineup of all 6 shades I have. There are actually 10. I don't have all 10 and I don't think I will pick up any more because I feel like this is enough for me and they're all really beautiful. I hope you liked this video and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Bye!